Now see, Taguchi design using inner and outer array. Taguchi design is the advanced design in design of experiments. In normal practice, in design of experiment, what do? We have different X factors considered one beside another. There are 5 X factors here considered in the design. In normal practice, these 5 X factors written one beside another. X1, X2, X3, X4, X5. Gauge is one, wrap is next, geometry is next, temperature and length. Now, instead of writing these factors one beside another, we have written 2 factors, temperature and length. Adjacent to this, y1, y2, y3 and y4 output. These 4 output yield values are written, and against those values we have written these X factors with 2 levels, minus and plus. Now consider a permutation first, minus, 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 minus. Then second would be plus, minus, minus, again minus, minus. So there are unique permutations here. Now, how many are output values? If there are 5 factors, then output values are how many? 2 raised to 5. Because there are 5 factors at 2 levels, so output values would be 2 raised to 5. 32 values. 32 unique permutations are there. We call these unique permutations as number of runs. Now, number of runs would be 32. So 32 Y values are described here. Now, imagine these Y values, Y11, Y21, Y31 and Y41. These 4 Y values are not having much variation with each other. What do we reveal out of it? If these Y values are not having much variation, then what we reveal? Output is irrespective of any of the value of length and temperature. Length and temperature could be either low or high. In any of this value, we do not have much variation in the output value. So can we say that our design having parameters length and temperature, our design is robust? What do we mean by robust? Our design doesn't give any change in the output at any level of a particular X factor. Our design is not, our output is remaining constant, it doesn't change even if length and temperature vary. Now, Y11, Y21, Y31 and Y41, these happen to be similar, not much varying with each other, irrespective of length and temperature. So our design is robust against length and temperature. Now, what parameter describes variation? What parameter describes dispersion among Y values in one row? That parameter we know, standard deviation. Now, the standard deviation is low, then variation is low. Now, this particular aspect calls for signal to noise ratio, SN ratio. What is noise? Noise is standard deviation. And what is a signal? Signal is the average value. Now, signal to noise ratio, S to N, this ratio calls for how much is the variation. Right. Now, let me show you. Signal to noise ratio must be high. Noise must be less, signal should be high. If noise is less, standard deviation is less. And if standard deviation is less, then we can say that our design is robust. Now how do we find signal to noise ratio? Make y values the average measurement for all y values, that will be y bar divided by standard deviation. This way we do this, and this is how Taguchi experimentation is used for deciding whether our design is robust or not.